Hey everybody, last lesson we discussed about how to get started, and this lesson we're going to discuss how to find work, sort of the million-dollar question. So there's many ways to go about do it, and I'm just going to talk a little about each one. The first is, once again, access your network, so family and friends. Whether you're doing it for them, they have people they know that might be able to refer you. Personally, for me, when I started out, my mother is a teacher, so she told her teaching friends, and I was able to actually do some productions for her school and for a few other schools just by word of mouth. That, oh, he does film? We need film work. Because surprisingly, a lot of people don't know filmmakers and videographers, and if they hear that, that sticks out to them, and they're definitely going to pursue you. And that's very helpful if you don't have maybe some work to show. If someone's referencing you of a friend, they're going to be like, oh, well, he's a filmmaker, he knows what he's doing, let's work with him. Another great way, which I use a lot, is online listing sites. You have Craigslist, Mandy, Production Hub, Staff Me Up. These are great to find gigs, but they're also a crapshoot. Anything can go on these sites. For example, Craigslist, as you might be familiar with, I'll walk you through it though. They have a few different listings on their site. I know it's overwhelming when you get there, but the three ones you'll want to check out are crew, gigs, and then TV/film production. I check them every day, constantly, seeing what's up there. And there you'll just have to sort of weed through all the listings and see what hits out, if there's a videographer or an editing position. And even then you're not safe though, because a lot of people are gonna once again expect you to be doing it for free or really low. So you're just gonna have to decide sort of which ones you wanna take, which ones you wanna apply to, and work your way from there. And even once you apply to someone, anything could go. They could like it, they could say, hey, let's work together, and you never hear from them again. I've had many people where I've been in contact with, was about to start a project, and then it just disappears. So it really is a crapshoot, and you just have to be careful because there's some high quality projects on there. I work with some amazing clients consistently from there, but at the same time, there's a lot of people who are just looking for the cheapest work or trying to take advantage of people starting out. So it's really just a mixed bag. Another great way to do, including online sites, is to enter contests. There's Pop Tent and MoFilm, and a lot of these you're going to be doing it for free, but there's cash prizes you can win. It will give you good real work because you're getting to work with actual brands. So if you don't win, there's still some high profile brands that you can show, be like, oh, here's a spec I did. And more so than not having a name attached to you, whether it's a spec, people just inherently think quality. They're like, oh, they're aware of the brand, and they're like, oh, he's done work with that. Like, this guy's good. He knows what he's doing. And it just helps. I mean, it sucks that it's that way sometimes, but if you have those names attached, that can be trump even stuff you actually show them. So I had a buddy who actually, he entered a few MoFilm contests, and he didn't win, but they liked his work so much that they reached out to him to do some treatments for like American Express and a banking company, and that really helped take him to the next level. So if you are at a certain level, think about entering contests, sort of upping your game, and you might be getting to those bigger brands than you thought. Another way to do it is also sort of conventions and business fairs, and that will help more at the beginning because they're going to be local businesses, and you're going to be going around. Make sure you have a business card or some sort of information that you can hand out and give to them and direct them either to a website or your demo reel, or at least contact information with an email address and phone number. With that being said though, it is great to have some sort of site you can direct people to where they can see it, where you can put the cream of your crop and really get people excited about your work. Another option is Filmmaker networks. I'm a part of Studio Now, and I signed up a few years ago. You can go online, you can sign up right away if you want to. You go, you submit your application and a few samples of your work, and then they'll get back to you if they like it, and suddenly you're in their filmmaking network, which means they'll call on you. They're a nationwide organization, so wherever you are, if they have a project in the vicinity, they have a list of filmmakers which they reach out to, and if you're on their list, they could give you a ring, and suddenly you could be working with a variety of clients, once again, from business profiles all the way up to high profile celebrities or big names like AOL, Verizon, etc. Like, it's really great to get involved in that because there's nothing you have to do except apply, and if they do reach out to you and they like working with you, you can have a lot of work and it can be really exciting. So your to-do item this time is to apply to work in each category. Go on the online listing sites, enter contests, reach out to family and friends, go to business fairs, and sign up for Studio Now and other companies.